Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Howie's World. How you doing? I'm doing good. Thank you very much. And just been kind of doing a few things. Rick's actually been cleaning up the oh our chests, which had kind of gotten a little messy again. Which hey, that's me. Um, and Rick has also added a very small smelter, but that's great. We need it. And I was just about to craft. I need to get some beacons. Because, do I not have glass? Ugh, don't have glass, darn it. Okay, let's get kitted up. Okay, there we go. Let's grab some glass. Yes. Okay. Yay! Beacons! Okay. We will put those back there for now. So today, what I really want to work on is I want to work on an old Irish church. And I've looked at a couple and I decided to do one I think would be nice. And sort of like, I'm thinking some of the visits I've done to Ireland a long time ago, some of the ones I saw were in ruins. And I want one that's maybe not in total ruins, but quite old, almost the medieval style or pretty pre-medieval. And so we don't have a big plot in town, but there's no churches. And I thought, I want to do something different than everybody else. So that's what we're going to do. So let's head over to our plot and we'll get going on that. So a few things have changed in town. Let me kind of walk you guys around. We had seen, I'm not sure whose that one is. That's Bigfoot's shop. Okay. And there are a few, oh, this one's new. This one's totally new. And so is that, let me check these out. I haven't seen these before. Ah, love the corner doors. Oh, it's the hotel. Very nice. It's kind of nice to have somewhere, especially when people are new on the server, that they can come and, grab a bed, have somewhere they can crash, and get set up. That's one of the great things about having a server is that kind of stuff. And what is this? Wow. I've been busy actually working my day job, and wow, this is cool. So I actually haven't been on the server for a few days. So there's a few things obviously that have happened that I was not aware of. Cool. Very nice. And we've got the New Jersey's Devils logo. Yeah. And then, let's see, tonight I think is the, for anyone in the Pittsburgh area, tonight is the Pittsburgh Penguins game. I think game 6 tonight against the Capitals. Boo. Okay. Yes, I am a hockey fan. Well, how couldn't I be? I'm Canadian. It's born into us. No, Rick's done a really nice job. Cool. So this is Rick's shop. I was helping him with this the other week, and I'm sorry I won't move around so much. That's kind of, I know, makes some people a little sick. This is looking really good though. Rick's done a great job. Gave him a little bit of a hand, not much, just a bit up here. Oh, looks good. And Rick has a place for his horses, and there's a big pink pig. Very pink. Almost fluorescent pink, if you're into pigs. And pink. Really pink. I'm not quite a big fluorescent pink fan, but, you know, I guess that's okay. No, it looks good. All right. So let's head back to my area, which is just around the corner from Rick's shop. So over here is the residential area. That is the business district. And this is the beginning of mine. I'm doing, like I said, an old school church and just sort of plotting it out. And it's getting dark again. All right. Let's head into bed. Well, not together. No, that'd just be wrong. Okay. Yay, it's day. All right. So I've just been laying down the foundation and trying to decide what I want to do, where I want to put things. And the one thing I know I need is I want a beacon. So let's put a beacon up. Oh, darn. And you'll see my hunger bar is going like crazy there. And that is because with the Speed 2, if I run around, and I don't know if this is my client or I just don't know what, but long and short of it is I keep getting a bug where my hunger continues to go whether I'm moving or not, and I've starved to death I don't know how many times. So I will probably put I'll probably put down a regen beacon at some point in time too. Okay, so while we're building, I'm also going to put some vines here, and yes, I know we're in the jungle, so there are a ton of vines. But I actually am wanting to use quite a bit of mossy cobble. I think the mossy cobble and mossy stone. So, and I have quite a bit for my inventory. Let's go ahead. We'll take this out, and I'm probably going to time lapse some of this because you know this is only going to be so interesting. Not. And I'm sure you guys don't want to see all of it, so I will bring you back in when I'm a little further ahead. Good friend of ours. Okay, so now we've got... Did that not take? Okay. Let's do jump boost too. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yay. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I've got a few more blocks here. I wanted to switch a couple of blocks out. That was one of the things, but I'm going to do that in a bit. More than anything, I want to have an idea of where I'm going with this. So I've got some mossy cobble, and I'm going to mix that up with some regular cobble. Okay. One, two, three. And I'm going to have bricks in. Yes. Hey guys. All right, we've made some really good progress. So as you can see, this is a small medieval or small Irish style church. And when I say Irish, it's if you visit Ireland, it's filled with lots of these really old ruins of very small churches, much like this. And so they're kind of long and narrow. They're not too big. So anyways, we have the beginnings of the church, and we're going to continue on. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with... There is this area here. I'm trying to decide what to do with the doorway here. So I think I'm probably going to play around with that a little bit, and then do a little bit terraforming as well at the same time. But I kind of like how the jungle vines and that are playing into all of it. So need to trim it out a little bit more, and then I think this is going to work out good, though. We don't have a huge amount of space, as you can see, on our plot, so it'll That'll be good. We'll plant some grass and some flowers and that. All right. Let me get a little more done and we'll be right back. Hey guys, how's it going? Well, we're making pretty good progress. It is starting to look a little bit like a church. It's coming along. I still have quite a bit to do, but I think it's starting to look actually pretty darn good. So I've got some details to add to the outside. I'm going to add them building this area out, and I'll have to see how much. I want to kind of see. We're supposed to stay within the boundaries of this right here. That's where we're supposed to stay. We're not supposed to go beyond here. But I don't know. Can the church appropriate land? Yes, they can. Church can appropriate land. Yes, that is the way it works. All right, guys. Let me do a little bit more on the outside, and then we'll come back and finish up the rest together. Okay, so we're back on the Better Than Pie server, and this is a church that we worked on for our friends, and I just wanted to show you what this looked like. So it's a little different. It's obviously a lot bigger, as you can tell. So we've got a very small plot on the ImpulseSV server, and this one we had a freedom to do whatever we want. So here's the pulpit that we built, and complete with, ta-da, cleric. How fitting. The color scheme was in keeping with some of the favorite colors of the bride and groom, and it was a very large group effort. It was not just myself. There were a few key players, Fastidious, myself, and I know I'm forgetting a ton of people, so Flacagordo, and it'll come to me. Yeah, it was a lot of fun working on this church. We actually got this done in just a couple of days. But the overall look I really like. So I'm going to take a look at the, sort of pull the same sort of pulpit kind of look, I guess. And we've got mobs, apparently quite a few mobs. And we built it in an ice spike biome just because that was something that they also liked. And we wanted it to be separate from anybody else's base or anywhere that anyone else built. So there's nothing else around here. And because this server basically stays intact at all times, we never wipe this map. We may reset things on the map, but we never wipe the map completely. So a lot of these pieces will stay here for years. So that's the nice piece. So, and we apparently have a couple holes. That's weird. Okay, well, we'll have to come back and address that. And we also had set it up with some fireworks to go off when you entered or left the area, which was fun. And, oh, I just realized my sounds are off. You know what? I'm not going to worry about that right now. But needless to say, it's kind of fun. I really enjoyed it. All right, let's get back. Okay, so we're back on the server, and I've actually been away for a little while on just work and stuff like that, so I haven't been able to do as much as I wanted to on this project. So I came back, and I'm actually noticing some differences to the base. Probably the biggest difference is you see behind me, So Rick's been working, and what he's done is he's added a automated pumpkin farm and moved the netherwort farm, and it works really well. I kind of like how this looks though. And then up top here, I wasn't sure what this was at first, but I spoke to Rick afterwards, and he told me that this is going to be a mushroom farm. So, a little bit of mushroom and some bone meal. And, you got giant mushrooms. So let's hop on down here. And this is where I normally do all my fishing. And where we get the slimes to come up. So we'll head on down below to grab some slime balls. One of the things that I like to do is I restock the slime balls, the community slime balls. So I think I'm going to do some decorating down here on the tunnel a little bit more. So I know that Rick, I can tell, has done a little bit more work on this. So let's see. You need a mending book. And I actually have some extras, so I don't know if you want one. All right. I've been thinking, most of the time that I drop off slime balls, and I know Rick does this as well too, but to the community areas. So, because we built this slime farm, and it's in a couple of chunks, although we're only using, I think, one. So we'll go restock that. But I'm also thinking maybe it'd be fun to have them at the church. So come on, Iggy. All right. I'd like to try and get the church finished up this episode, if we can. We need to finish the floor. We need to finish the pulpit area. I think it's going to, I don't want it to be, like I said, completely, look pristine. It's supposed to be an old sort of maybe abandoned church. I don't know. But I don't want it to look totally run down either. So, I need to open the door. Yes. Okay. I think it's coming night. Darn it. Okay. Let's sleep. Here we go. All right. So there's a few things that I need to do here. Yeah, let's... So I'm thinking this is where we're going to put our charity slime chest. That didn't sound good. The charitable box of slime. No, that doesn't sound good either. The slimy charity box. No, that doesn't sound good either. Okay, so looking around here, the church it's pretty much done. Really close. I need to... Yeah, I got to take out the jump boost and the beacon. Oh, I like having jump boost. It's probably one of my favorite. Okay. So let's head back inside. I think we need to try and get this floor finished up. I want to put podzol around this area here and some bushes and some flowers and stuff like that. So why don't we do a little bit of a speedy up bit here and kind of get this finished up? All right, guys. So I think we've kind of finished this project up. I think, at least from my point of view, I think it's looking pretty good. Um, we could have done it much more ornate, but once again, this is supposed to be a old, almost medieval style church. They're not very ornate. They're very simple. So and once again, we just don't have the room. So I like how it turned out. I wish I had a bigger plot, and I don't know. Oh, and we still have to do the finishing work out here, so we'll get that done. I'm not sure. Like I said, maybe Podzol or something like that. Let's see. Can I get on you? I can. Good. But and there's my best attempt at a Canadian flag for my Canadian friends out there. I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, from a distance, you can tell what it is. It's pretty self-explanatory, I think. If it isn't, well, then yeah, I don't know. It looks like a church. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. And once again, it was just something to build in this area. It's not really going to be a base unless I decide to mine it underneath. But we have a fairly small plot. It's only like 15, so I'm really sad. I lost my other horse. There was a creeper explosion. I was just finishing some stuff up, and then poof, he came in, and well, I guess the worst part was while I was trying to shoot the creeper with my bow, I shot my horse, and then the creeper blew up. So he had taken so much damage that that was it. So, that's not the official entrance to the base, but that's how I've been going, and it actually works out really well. All right. So can I sneak past Rick's AFK? There we go. All right. So, Rick and I are working on a smelter. He has a really interesting and well thought out auto smelter, and we were actually working on that till quite late last night. Late for me. I think it was about 3:30 in the morning when I went up to bed. But it looks really good, and we're going to put it in this area. It's far more than we would ever need. It's far more than almost anyone would ever need. It's a really, really cool design, though, and I think it's going to be fun to build. So Rick and I are starting that Redstone series. I think there's a good chance that we may actually include it not only in this series, but in the Redstone series, and that might even be one of the first ones that we do. I think it'd be a fun explanation. I didn't know that was down there. Sorry, just noticing some scaffolding down there that I didn't realize we hadn't got rid of yet. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I'm sorry it's been so long in between episodes, and I have to admit, I hate to say it, but it may be like that for a little while, where my work schedule is very, I shouldn't say inconsistent. I mean, I work a regular day. Yeah, hello. The problem is that we have a lot of major projects coming up for the next year and a half to 2 years at work, and they go in quarterly cycles. So once a quarter, I end up working 12 to 16-hour days, and I do that almost for 2 to 3 weeks straight, which really is very tiring. And when you do something like that, you just don't have the time to not only to do this, but when that work schedule's over, I got to get caught up on stuff around the house and spending time with the family. And so 2 and 3 weeks ends up being almost like a month because I need to get caught up. So, but I really appreciate everyone who supports my channel, who watches. And when you're a small channel, every little bit helps. So thank you guys. I appreciate you. You all take care. Bye-bye.